was a terrible mother for putting her through that.
Born at Cabell Huntington Hospital in West Virginia, they placed Kennedy in a new unit just for babies going through withdrawal.
14% of all babies who were delivered at our hospital in the year 2014 were exposed to drugs. It's an astronomical number.
They are the most innocent victims of our country's opiate epidemic. It's hard to watch, but for too long we have looked away.
It can be frustrating because you do everything and they're still uncomfortable.
So recently they created Lily's Place to wean the babies off drugs and help monitor and educate their mothers. They offered Katie Gooding entry to Lily's Place if she signed Kennedy over to state custody, at least temporarily. If she and Kennedy successfully completed the program, Katie would get her daughter back.
It was hard. It was really hard to deal with. I cried for a long time.
It's a tough love approach that Lacey Frazier wishes she'd gone through 4 years ago when her daughter JC was born.
Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I think that she's laying beside me. And it takes me a little bit to realize that it's my blanket balled up. It's not her. And where I'm at, she's gone.
JC died at 6 months old. Prosecutors said that her mother mistakenly gave her methadone. She's serving 15 years in prison. JC's life may have been saved if South Carolina had followed a 12-year-old federal law. It requires states to identify and protect babies like her after they're sent home. Did anyone ever come and see you when you got out of the hospital? I mean, was there a safe baby plan when you left the hospital?
Just had a nice life.
Despite the federal law, Reuters and NBC identified 110 cases in the last 5 years where babies whose mothers used drugs during pregnancy died preventable deaths after being sent home. The federal legislation was passed 12 years ago, and yet here we sit, and effectively, it isn't being enforced.
Now we have this epidemic, and the system is failing us at every level, and it doesn't need to be that way.
West Virginia is proving that. For Katie Gooding and Kennedy, the West Virginia system worked. Katie is back on her feet, and she's regained custody of Kennedy, who is now a healthy 1-year-old. As for why the federal law is not being enforced, neither the Secretary of Health and Human Services or the White House drug czar would agree to an interview. Guys, back to you.
All right, Cynthia McFadden, thank you. Hard to watch.
Yeah.
Well, I'm drawing attention to it. We're back in a moment.